It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Hellcat Swap 350Z build. Where we left off with the last video was we got the whole fuel system complete, which is great. You know, my next step was, since the rear end was out, now would have been a good time to rebuild it, you know, throw some new parts in there, clean things up before we stuck it back up in the car. So that's what we got done, and that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. On top of that, I'd like to announce that we are coming out with some merchandise. If you guys would like to support the build and the channel, follow me on Instagram. So if you guys check it out, this is my username, the same name as my YouTube channel. And this is our new design. Shout out to Hallsworth Art. He's a great artist. You guys can see he does hand drawings. And he also does computer. And these are what the hoodies are going to be. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but Hellcat Swap 350Z, Hellcat Swap the World. And then a very fine print. And then this is what the front's going to look like. Nismo par, because it's a Nismo and a Mopar. Buying a sticker, buying a hoodie, supporting the builder, the channel, definitely check out my Instagram. With that all aside, I'm going to take you guys outside real quick. Alright guys, so this is what we're working with now. Looks pretty good. You see we got a True Focus fab. Rear bash bar. Painted it black. We had to cut this rear bumper just to make that fit. But I'm going to take you guys underneath. So not anything too crazy going on back here. You see we took the chassis black undercoat all the way back, all the way up into the fender wells. So it looks very nice. We got white line diff bushings, new Nismo diff cover. We got Z1 subframe inserts. I didn't really feel the need to go full solid, so we threw those in there. I don't know if you guys can see it up there, but we got true style BC coilovers. We sold our OEM style and converted to trues. With that, we deleted this coil bucket, SPL arm. This is a SPC toe arm. We got new sway bar links. Those are all OEM, painted the stock sway bar red, and we just really just cleaned things up. And we cleaned up the diff, we cleaned up the axle shafts, stuff like that, stuck it back in here. We did end up cutting these parking brake cables when we took it out because we forgot to disconnect them. They are not manufactured anymore, so luckily I found this dude who parts out used 350Zs, and I got, you know, a new set. But you cannot buy them new, you cannot buy them aftermarket, so I would definitely not do that. Cut our backing plates. We just left the plate for the parking brake assemblies, which we rebuilt. The reason for that is because we probably are going to get hydro e-brakes, so we're going to need a bracket, you know, and a new caliper back here. Plus it was all rusted, so it was time to do it while it was out. I figured I would show you guys that. But overall, I think it looks very cool with this this bash bar. This was wrapped, we ended up just painting it. So the only thing I'm going to do now is take this thing off the jack stands, see how it sits. Alright, so you guys can see this thing actually sits a lot higher. This used to be tucked. I used to not be able to fit my fingers in there, but that's how she sits now. You know, we could still adjust those coilovers. I pretty much put them at like the full height setting just cause, you know, all the power that's going to be going through this thing should squat a little bit. And also if I want to run slicks, now I have clearance. But that is it, guys. She's on all fours again. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with how it sits for now. Can always go back and do adjustments, but you guys see I put this front clip back on just so we could start messing with it and trying to figure out this situation. But if you guys check it out, it's super duper close, but it actually fits on there. The thermostat is high enough to not touch, and the cool thing is all the you know, the radiator hose locations would actually fit with the correct hoses on it. Just like that. So the plan is to probably run like an upgraded 350Z radiator with the correct size hose outlets to match this, or just convert it all to AN, and then also to get a smaller slim fan assembly. And then the only other thing would be to get rid of this AC condenser and somehow make a second radiator fit, because we have to run cool lines for the actual supercharger. But I mean, this is what it looks like with the front clip back on. So I mean, overall I'm happy with the progress. I'm happy with the way this thing is sitting, and at least I know everything from like the rear end back I'm happy with, and it's already been gone through. So now we can start figuring this out, start figuring things out on the inside. And I mean, that's all it is, just one step at a time. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. I know it was kind of boring and short. However, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to make sure you stay up to date with this build. Also, check out my Instagram, because like I said, I post more on there, smaller updates, and also to check out the merchandise. So if you guys want to help support the build, I would definitely appreciate it. So go check out my Instagram. But otherwise, stay tuned till next time.